Equivalent sets. Two sets A and B are said to be equivalent if there is a one-to-one correspondence between them, and is noted in this way. That is, two sets A and B are said to be equivalent if the function f from A to B is a bijective function, that is 1 1 and 1 2 function. If A and B are finite sets, then they are said to be equivalent if and only if cardinality of A equal to cardinality of B. For example, let A equal to 1 2 3, B equal to ABC. Here cardinality of A is 3, cardinality of B equal to 3. So cardinality of A equal to cardinality of B, that is A is equivalent to B. So two finite sets are equivalent if their cardinality are same. If A and B are infinite sets, then even if one of the set is proper subset of another, then also they may be equivalent. That is, if one of this set is proper subset of the other, then these two if A and B are two infinite sets and one of this set is proper subset of other, then these two sets are also equivalent. For example, let A equal to the set of natural number 1 2 3 4 up to infinity, B equal to 11, and that is 11 22 33, like this. Obviously n is equivalent to n, because one image of 1 is 11, image of 2 is 22, image of 3 is 33. We may define f is a mapping from A to B by f of x equal to 11x. Obviously this function is 1 1 and 1 2, so n is equivalent to 11n. We also prove that n is equivalent to 2n, because image of here 2n is 2 3 4 2 4 6 8, that is multiplied 2 is elements of the natural number, that is f of x equal to 2x. Clearly this function is 1 and 1 2, so n is also equivalent to 2n. Obviously here n 11n is proper subset of n, but these two sets are equivalent. You can check also. Here define f is a mapping from n to 11 n by f of x equal to 11x for all x belongs to n. Clearly let x1 x2 belongs to n such that f of x1 equal to f of x2 implies 11x1 equal to 11x2, then implies x1 equal to x2. So f is 1 1, let k belongs to 11n. Obviously each elements of 11n are multiple of 11, that is 11k1, which is f of k1. So pre-image of k is k1, so f is on 2, so n is equivalent to 11n. Is n is equivalent to z? Yes, n is equivalent to z. Suppose write z equal to 0 1 2 3 4 up to infinity, minus 1 minus 2 minus 3 up to minus infinity, and n, let the image of 0 is 1, image of minus 1 is 2, image of 1 is 3, image of minus 2 is 4, image of 2 5, image of minus 3 6, image of 3 7, and so on. That is, for separate elements of the set z, there are separate natural numbers. So obviously z is equivalent to n. We may define f is a mapping from z to n by f of x equal to 2x plus 1, x is greater than equal to 0, and minus 2x if x is less than 0. You can check also, for x, if we put x equal to 0, then f of 0 equal to 1, 2 into 0 plus 1, that is 1. f of 1 is 2 into 1 plus 1, 3. f of 2, 2 into 2 plus 1, that is 5. f of 3, 7. Similarly, f of minus 1, minus 2 into minus 1, that is 2. f of minus 2, minus 2 into minus 2, that is 4. f of minus 3, 6. f of minus 4, 8, and so on. So this, clearly this function is 1 1 and 1 2, so n is equivalent to z. Another question, is n cross n is equivalent to n? Yes, n cross n is also equivalent to n. Suppose you define f is a mapping from n cross n to n by f is a mapping from n cross n to n by f of xy equal to x plus y minus 2 whole into x plus y minus 1 by 2 plus y. For example, f11 goes to 1. If you put x equal to 1 and y equal to 1, here f of xy is 1, because 1 plus 1 minus 2, 1 plus 1 minus 1, this is 0, that is here y is 1, so f of 1 1 is 1. For example, f of 2 1, 2 plus x, put x equal to 2 and y equal to 1, that is 2 plus 1 minus 2, which is 1, 2 plus 1 minus 1, that is 2 by 2, 1. Here y equal to 1, that is 1 plus 1 2, f of 2 1 is 2, but f of 1 2, that is put x equal to 1, y equal to 2, that is 1 plus 2 minus 2, that is 1, 1 plus 2 3 minus 1, that is 2 by 2 1. Here y is 2, f of 1 2, that is 1 plus 2 equal to 3, f of 1 2 equal to 3, f of 3 1 4, f of 2 2 5, f of 1 3 6, and so on. So clearly this function is 1 1 and 1 2. So n cross n is equivalent to n. So obviously n cross n is equivalent to n. Another important thing, if A is equivalent to B and B is equivalent to C, then A is equivalent to C. That is the proper law of transitivity property. The relation of equivalence set over sets is an equivalence relation. Another question, is Z cross Z is equivalent to n? Yes, Z cross Z is equivalent to n. Since Z is equivalent to n, we also proved it previously. So Z cross Z is equivalent to n cross n. We know that n cross n is equivalent to n. Z cross Z is equivalent to n cross n. And n cross n is equivalent to n. So obviously Z cross Z is equivalent to n by using this property. So Z cross Z is also equivalent to n. If ABCD are any real numbers, is closed interval of AB is equivalent to closed interval of CD? Yes. How we define it? Let us consider two real numbers AB, because we define F is a mapping from AB to CD. So here AB lies on x-axis and CD lies on y-axis. That is, if let is AB, CD. Now obviously coordinate of this point is AC, coordinate of this point is BD. Now let us equation of, let this point is A and this point is B. The equation of the line AB is y minus y1 by y2 minus y1 equal to x minus x1 by x2 minus x1. You also use the 2-point formula, y minus y1 equal to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1 whole into x minus x1. Now we define y minus c by d minus c equal to x minus c by b minus c. That is y minus y1 by y2 minus y1 equal to x minus x1 by x2 minus x1. Now y minus c equal to this into this. Now y equal to this plus c. So let us define f of x equal to this. Obviously this function is 1 1. So this function is 1 and 1 2. So closed interval of AB is equivalent to closed interval of CD. So the most important thing, any two closed or open or any two closed or open interval are equivalent. So